Here's how I'm gonna start.
Go on.
So you come and you have to do your best.
Why not?
Come on, man.
Go on, man. Continue, man.
You do your best. You have to do your best to describe the opening scene of any film. It could be your favorite film, whatever. But obviously, we're gonna judge how well your description skills are based on whether we get the film right or wrong.
Okay.
Either that or off the dome, you describe the opening scene to a film. Any film, you can make it up in it on the spot and see if you'd want to watch that film.
Well, I don't know. Opening scene is kind of tough, you know, because I've got a few of my favorite films. But I don't know if I remember the opening scene.
That's why I was going to give man enough time to prep it, innit? But off the dome one, just narrate to me
any scene, not opening.
Any opening scene.
Why does it have to be opening scene? When you say opening scene, what do you mean? Like the start of a scene or the start of a film?
A film.
No, when I say the start of the film, the start like minute 0.
Yeah.
I might not be able to remember that though.
No, just you can make it up.
Just any scene though.
Yeah. No, the start.
Oh, you're saying make it up completely?
You can make. So I want to test your description skills and see if you can come up with a film interesting enough that I was like, right.
Well, do you have one?
I could make it up on the spot.
You could.
I could try.
Go on then.
All right, cool. So that's you're a bad way to start. That's a so. All right. So the scene opens with a desert landscape. Chill. There's only like the lighting from the moon that's lighting the landscape. You can see the silhouettes of the mountains. Sorry, the pyramids in the background. About 5 pyramids. And you can see a group of men. You can't quite make them out. There's about 5 men. One of them is on a camel. The other guys are following them. And then the scene starts to get a little bit more focused on the group of men. You can see the guy with the camel at the front, and the rest of the guys are behind him walking in single line. Again, you walk a little closer. You see all of them are chained up. Tattered clothes. The one in the last, the person at the back is a child. Then the scene switches, goes to the, you know what he does when it shows something, then it goes back to the front and explains how it got there. Cool. That thing, innit? That transition, innit? That transition.
Yeah, trust me.
Cool. Daytime. Again, just zooming in the mountain, in the pyramid. Then the camera just pans, someone chasing someone on the camel. Chasing him. Man's got a rope. He's doing one of these. You get me? Swinging the rope in the air. Swinging the lasso. Swinging that in the air. Out of nowhere, that guy gets hit with an arrow. Falls off the camel. Then it pans to another guy on the camel. Continuing the chase. Chase him, man. Keep chasing, man. Then you see the kid that I was talking about. Man has a slingshot. Again, slinging it. Dashes it. Boom. Right in the guy's head. Conks off the camel. Then goes to the last guy. Chasing him. Runs across the sand. For some reason, there's a puddle. I don't know how I got there, but just a puddle out of nowhere. Runs over the puddle. Splashes everyone. Goes in, the wet sand goes into one of the kids' eye, yeah. He's like, oh, I can't see. But he's still trying to swim.
Joey's going crazy. Go.
He can't see it. He can't see, but he's still trying to swing his slingshot. Throws it, misses the guy on the camel. He sees, it's you that's trying to throw the stone. Circles his horse. Bro, man spins the horse like it's a 4-4, you know. Spins it. He doesn't spin the block. He spins the pyramid, cuz. Get me? Spin. Now he's coming towards the guy. The little kid, and the little kid's frozen out of fear. Just standing there. You realise that, cool, I need to do something. So he's looking for stones. He's out of stones. He's like, oh shit, about to get run over by a camel. All of a sudden, another guy just comes in front of the kid, gets run over by the camel, fam. And then the scene just goes, whoosh. And the scene opens up again. The guy's unconscious on the floor. The kid's all around trying to say, Dad, wake up, Dad, wake up. So now we know, all right, that's the kid's dad. All you see the kids get me trying, Dad, wake up. And then someone just slams the kid at the back of his head, fam. Kid gets knocked out. And then the scene comes back. Guy, the camel, leading the 4 men behind, within them chainsword.
Chained up.
That's the end.
That wasn't too bad.
Hey.
That was so funny. Tony was so into this made up story. Like. He was so into it. Like, Yo, like this happened. I'm thinking, all right, nigga, what you got next? You get me?
Yeah, I could be director, fam.
No, that's hilarious. Still,
No, but to be honest, what my plan was when obviously if I gave you man enough time to prep, the film I was gonna come with is James Bond, Casino Royale, the opening scene. I was gonna rewatch it and then try my best to describe it back.
Yeah,
and try to create that same feeling. Like, wow, this film looks hard.
no, that's wavy. That should be like a game on a game zone, no?
Yeah.
So like,
that's actually
do you get me? So then, obviously, if you do it well enough, you know what I'm saying, we were able to guess the most. Like,
I thought Kofi was going to come. Obviously, you man can see Kofi's not here. Got some things to handle.
Yeah.
But I thought he would be good at it still.
Yeah, but you'll probably be good at it still. 100. I don't really watch films. I'll be
I
trying to remember some shit from like 7 years ago and that, like Die Hard 2. You get me? I'm not even joking. I love Die Hard. Like Die Hard's like one of my favorite like series. Like not series, but like
series of films.
Yeah, series of films. Yeah, that was like my favorite.
That's mad.
Love
right
those
now,
films.
I'm on the James Bond marathon.
Yeah.
I started from the Daniel Craig James Bond still.
Yeah.
I started from Casino Royale. Let's finish Skyfall and he's got Spectre.
Is it?
And then the next one.
Yeah, see, nah, like I love Die Hard. I like comedic films, of course, but like like my most beloved films have been like
I've
Die
only watched
Hard.
one Die Hard.
Wavy, bro.
Does it follow one after the other?
And like have you seen Pelham 123 with Denzel Washington?
No, I've heard of it though. But I
know.
Yeah. Is the film called Pelham 123?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. I watched that one.
That's cool.
That was back when I heard. You know when you used to get DVDs on like from the Chinese dons?
Yeah, from Chinese dons. That was my film days. That's when I was banging films.
Yeah.
Not because of that, but like that was just the era.
Yeah, but that was cold though. Like your mum or your uncle or someone comes
through bare films and
you see new DVDs.
100. That's how I knew about like all about the Benjamins. Have you heard about the film?
No.
That film's got what was that? Who's in it? I forgot who's in that. You know,
that's back in the day. You didn't have a choice, bro. You just watch whoever's there.
Yeah, exactly. I just figured it out. You get me? But then like Die Hard is something that I got like addicted to like too much. Like, I started watching bare Die Hards, and then like, things used to come out and that. And then Denzel Washington films, I just loved them. They were just perfect.
Any Denzel.
Denzel, Will Smith.
Was this when you was on acting as well?
A little bit, yeah. When I was on acting, I was in like I was like 11, 12, 13 when I was on acting.
I was 11, 12 or
no, I was
age.
11, 12. My age. So I was in like 6, 7, 8, 9, and that was it.
Yeah.
After year 9, it kind of stopped, and I focused more on football.
I ain't never been into acting, fam.
It was nuts. Do you know why I got into acting? Because I was a bit of a character in secondary school, innit? So I was like kind of like known and stuff, like a bit popular. So it was like easy for me to be. I was around. So when it came to like acting, it was like it was really in acting when you're like in year 9, year 8 years. It's like if you're confident. Really, that's the.
This thing ain't
it is, but it's just too far. Like it's not. Yeah, I'm feeling a draft. It's hot, but it's not linking us though.
It's cold by the way. By the time the air gets here.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was really about who's confident, really, innit? Like, if you got confidence, you'll be like, yeah, miss, I'll do the lines, and yeah, I'll do it because you're the most confident in the room. That's about it, really.
Yeah.
And then from that, that's when I obviously got my confidence to do. Oh, let me do acting. If I'm good at this, let's go. So I started doing some outside school stuff. Then I started realizing that I don't know if I'm honest. Like, I don't know if I'm honest. Not on some like acting was a different thing that I didn't want to be a part of. It was more so like this is a lot. But like, when am I getting paid though? You know what I'm saying? Like when, like,
I went to the back straight away.
There wasn't there wasn't like a path. Like like with certain things, there's a journey. Like in football, okay, cool. You're in an academy for a period of time. When you get to 16 upwards, you could start getting paid, or at least your parents can at least bare minimum. And then when you get to 18, that's when you know that you can start eating a chicken from the team you're playing. Like you just know that. It's just commonly known. You can ask anyone that. Yeah. In acting, it's like, okay, at what point do you start getting that back? Like where does the money come from? Do you get me? Like, because I have to do this and then get paid after it. But then what you lot are not telling me there's another one. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. It just stops there and that's the ending. Whereas with football, it's continuous. You got a season that's 9 months, 10 months long. So you're paying me for the next 9 months, 10 months if I'm playing for this team. Yeah. So I didn't really see a journey in it. So I was like, all right, cool, let me just go back into football. And I knew if I really want to do something, especially those things that you were speaking about earlier about the videos we used to watch in terms of motivation, if you want to do, you got to put 100% into it. I can't split myself at 17.
Yeah,
I have to go 100% of this. Otherwise, I'm not giving myself the best shot.
Well, I was too shy, fam.
What, with the acting thing?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
In my head, I'll be a sick actor, bro.
But like, only in
my
here, though.
fam. Like, then you have to, like, I have to just, like, I'll do, you say, oh, I have to do the scene. In my head, I'll be like, that is moist. That's moist, fam.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, bro. I don't
But
know,
that's the thing about, and I've said this bare times. Some people used to ask me, like, no, some people used to say to me, oh, like, you're mad confident. I'm like, nah, because I know a guy that will do something in public I would never do.
Yeah.
But he would never do what I do in terms of like cameras or getting in front of a camera and start talking or in front of hundreds of people. He won't do that. Impossible. He will never do. But there's confidence. But it's just different types of confidence.
Yeah, facts.
Some people are mad confident in certain arenas, and then other people are mad confident in other arenas.
Yeah,
do you get me?
True.
Because a lot of people will cringe. Like, I've said this before as well. Like, there's certain man that's mad confident. Bring them here. Bring them here. See them like,
The lights.
yeah, you get me. I'm like, oh, what's wrong with you, bruv?
The cameras.
But yeah, man.
My acting dream died in primary school, fam. I think in year 6, bruv. Up until that point, I was the guy. I was getting all the parts, the main parts, bro. Arts Benjamin,
and the nativity and that,
fam. I was always Jesus, Joseph,
everyone.
I was everyone popular.
Santa Claus, man was just everyone.
I was everyone, fam. Then year 6, fam. You know you have end of year play, cuz.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, I'm going for the main part again.
Yeah.
After 2 months, I thought I don't even have to try that hard. Yeah,
That's nice.
Man, ended up with some side piece part. I said, what?
What's this?
So you man don't rate me, yeah.
Nah.
Cool, I'm gonna pack it up, fam.
Yeah, they didn't rate the thing.
Activate for me, man. You get me?
Yeah, man. But alright, if you wasn't like doing what you was doing now, what would you do? Like in terms of career wise? If you weren't doing what you're doing now, what would you be doing?
I'll be doing something I'm doing on the side, but full time.
Nah, but like, no,
What do you mean?
completely.
Like
When I say not doing what you're doing, everything you're doing. So
Yeah.
not just your main, your sides, all of that. You're not doing none of those. What else would you be doing if you're not doing that?
I'll be doing something creative, whether that's like art,
Word.
yeah, or like graphic design more.
Is
art,
it?
Art is a bit like, I don't know, like these hobbies and things like, yeah, man, I just like to express myself through it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I see that as like too dangerous because for me it makes you tap into like things that are not you.
Yeah.
Like you think that's you because you have to express something. So like art was becoming a bit too expressive for me. Cause I done art in A-level, innit?
Yeah.
I stopped. But graphic design is a bit more structured. Like there's an aim, there's an objective. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
oh, I want to create a website or I want to create a post or something in it, a piece of content visually.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I can you get me, put my work into that. What else? What else I could do? A model.
So, no, because this is mad important still.
What is it?
Well, but no, this is mad important still. If it busts, I'll have to show you.
Hey, pause, bro.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you
Asking
mean?
me what I mean, fam. I said if it buses, bro. Ain't nothing busting, bro.
No, see that there. See, that makes sense, bro. That makes sense. Like something like that would make sense for you still, like, because at the end of the day, those are things that were, yeah. If it's like if you weren't doing all the things you're doing now, that's an avenue you'll go down. I'm trying to think what I'd do if I wasn't doing what I'm doing now, because I can only think ball, but I can't even include that because it's a side thing.
Yeah.
But I'd probably say something like something in the creative space, but in terms of like behind the scenes. So whether it be designing, like clothing design, or editing, or like a visual thing. Like it'll gotta be like editing, or I'll have to be a part of production or something. I think in that realm still, because I feel like I need to have that like freedom of just like, should I take that job? Should I do that? Nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Or like, no, let me take this and
I
let me
think
do
I could
this.
have been
Or create something myself and just be
Yeah.
like with my man, just get my man together and we'll just create something. But I'll just be a part of the like, production team.
yeah.
So you get, I think I'll be doing something like that still.
Actually, there's a lot of different things that I think I could do actually. But these are just like my interests though.
Yeah, but I think that's important
Yeah.
because I feel like being able to pick an interest and basically choose it as your job is kind of sick, because a lot of people don't have these interests.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people don't have 3 or 5 or 6 things they're interested in. They only go to work, they do their work. They might have one interest that they kind of flirt with on the weekend, and that's about it. Other than that, it's just work, home, eat, chill, watch fucking I'm a Celebrity and go sleep.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't have like, oh, I'm gonna speak to this person about this, and then after this, I'm gonna start doing this for a little bit, and then go. And they don't do that, or go gym in the morning. They don't have those interests. They don't have other stuff.
Why do you think that is?
Why do I think they don't have it? Because maybe they haven't been exposed to a lot of things, or maybe they haven't been exposed to enough things to find an interest in it. And most things you're interested in, you're good at least, or you'd want to be good at, or something like that. Like if you're interested in, like, for example, like modeling, you must have at some point been exposed to it and be like, I could probably do this. If you never had that experience, you probably wouldn't even think about it.
Yeah.
Do you get me? You might see something and be like, I could do that if he's doing it. But other than that, there's not really much else to it. Whereas if a lot of people aren't, they're not exposed to things, and they're not exposed to things that they're probably going to be good at, they're not going to be interested in it. They just stay away from it. You ask someone now, oh, why are you not like interested in going to gym? Oh, why do you go to gym? I've never been to a gym before. Never stepped foot in a gym. Fair enough. Or why are you not, why didn't you ever get involved in sports? I don't know. Sports has never been in my family.
Yeah.
So it's like,
you just got to try stuff. But also, a lot of my interests are like things that people got me into. So you need to, especially when you're young, or if you're around like a lot of young people, try and help them to discover what they're interested in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just show them like, yo, like, have you tried this? Or more time, do it. Because everything that I'm like good or decent at now, I just copied someone that showed me that they were doing it.
Yeah.
From like the graphic design thing, I had my little sister's brother, so he would be my stepbrother.
Right.
He used to, back in the day, he used to like do his own clothes, like clothing brand and stuff, innit?
Yeah.
So he's the one who showed me how to use Photoshop. I didn't even know what Photoshop was. I didn't even know it was called Photoshop, bruv. And then I started creating my own posters and stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Exposed to it.
And then what else? Photography. You get the same thing. And just grab me from a young age, say, hey, hold this camera from me and follow me.
Yeah.
Literally.
It's about exposure, man.
Yeah.
It's like with football, like, I was exposed to football in a certain sense. Someone asked me what team you support. Like, did I have a... No, I didn't. I was thinking if I had an Arsenal poster in my room when I was young. I didn't. But, like, things like that. You're asking me at 4 years old, what team, 5 years old, what team I support. I don't know what a fucking... what team you support? Do you get me? What team am I going to support? I'm Man United. I'm Man United then. Like, I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? These are telling me about football.
And then you go and find out more.
And then I go find out more. Or I go into the house, football's on the TV. Cool, I'm gonna fuck with whatever this is. And then all of a sudden, we go to school, everyone's kicking this football around. I want to get involved. This is lit. And all of a sudden, I like football now.
Yeah.
Because I remember, and that's another thing when I speak about like with young kids and their friendships. I want to talk about friendships for a little bit in a moment, actually. But because a lot of kids, they might think they're friends with someone. When really you just have a lot of interests that are common. You just have common interests.
True,
You're not friends. You guys are just cool on certain things and certain topics. You lot just have similar interests. That's not your friend though. And I think it's important to differentiate the two, but I feel like you have to live through a certain situations first to actually understand what the differences are. Because you can have a lot of people, bro, maybe even at your workplace, you got a lot of common interests. It's not your friend though.
I think that's something that you discover when you're much older.
Yeah.
When you're younger, you'd call anyone your friend. Yeah, just because you... Yeah, bro.
It's cool.
Long ass day.
Long day, man. Long day.
Just because you have a shared interest.
Yeah.
Like, what was it? Fam, I remember when I joined my primary school, me and one white brother called David was friends because we was like bare close. Was he even in the same class? I can't remember if we was in the same class, but it was bare close. I don't even know. I can't remember to this day why. Me and another guy called Finn. White brother called Finn. We was close because of skateboarding. Like, then you get me back in my Ryan Sheckler days.
Yeah. Ryan Sheckler days. Man had the sketches on or something.
Man had Vans.
Vans in them, man.
Vans. What else? Jean shorts.
Yeah.
Bro.
There was
Bart
another
Simpson t-shirt.
There was another brand called like either G something or S something. Back in the day, it was a skateboarding shoe. Was it Skechers or am I tripping?
No, not Skechers.
What are Skechers then?
They weren't K-Swiss.
No, not K-Swiss. What are Skechers then?
Skechers are like them shoes that apparently help you walk better, innit?
What are them kicks, man? With the big DCs.
Oh,
Remember DCs?
crap, yeah.
The big chunky joint.
I don't know what, fam. I don't know what they were, fam. But, bruv, yeah,
they were DCs.
They were out there still.
Them DCs used to be bait.
They were out there still. What did they look? They look like
they were big chunky joints, bro.
But they look like
a shoe in it.
No, they look like
dunks or something like that.
Yeah, they look like low dunks, but
big,
chunky.
Yeah. DCs, man. Shout out to man who used to wear DCs back in the day. I think I had a pair.
They come in suede.
I think I had a pair still. I think I had a pair of white and black joints.
Yeah, it was always white and black.
Yeah, I think I had a pair of DCs, bro. I don't know where I got them from. So I must put it for my birthday. I must have been like
from America or something.
10. Yeah.
I don't know where you can get them.
Yeah, I think it was from America or something. I remember having a pair of DCs still. Facts.
I remember JJB Sports.
JJB Sports.
That's probably what you got. I think that's
Is
what you
it
got.
JJB?
JJB Sports.
Yeah, no, you're right. It is JJB Sports. Not brown, blue.
It was that black, blue, and red.
Black, blue, and red. No, it weren't, bro. It was white and blue, bro. Like the old JD. Black, blue, and red.
Yeah. The background was black.
I remember JJB Sports, because that used to be where the one in Lewisham is now. The sports director in Lewisham is. JJBs used to wear us to get all the drip, boy.
They used to.
You young boys don't know now about no JJB Sports.
I lied still.
It wasn't, was it?
What was it?
White and blue. I lie?
And green.
A hint of green, no? Or yellow, one of the two. Yeah, JJB Sports.
I don't know where I got red from.
I don't know if I remembered that specific logo, though. I think I remember like a bland one.
Which
one? Bland.
Well, this is...
No, that's the next that's the next thing, bro. No, not
I never
this.
seen that one before.
No, I've seen this. Yeah.
I didn't see that.
It was that. I've seen. Yeah, it was that.
Yeah. I always just get it mixed up with Sports Direct still. They were essentially the same shop.
Yeah, they're basically the same. Yeah, they just got bought out, innit?
Yeah.
They just got bought out. But
that's that shot.
JJB Sports. But yeah, I had the DCs back in the day, man. But what was you talking about? Yeah, you had a best friend. Yeah, a best friend. You're younger. Everyone thinks just because of common interest, and I feel like it's dangerous because of course you think that's your boy, but then when he does you dirty, but like when he does something that you didn't expect a friend to do, you start moving mad, or you start moving like, what's going on? It's like, yeah, but that was never your friend, though. Yeah. But you didn't know that. Unbeknownst to you, didn't know that. This is an individual you have common interest with, and that's it. Because I remember I was speaking to one of my young boys, and he was like, he started getting in trouble at school, innit? And I was telling him, I said, you know they're not your friends, innit? He's like 13, 14. I said, you know they're not your friends, innit? Like, don't get it mixed up just because you guys both support Arsenal or you both like football. You know what I'm saying? Don't get that mixed up with, no, that's my homeboy, because he's doing bad stuff. You're getting involved with him doing bad stuff, but then you won't speak to him 10 years from now. Like 10 years from now, you're going to have different paths, living completely different lives. Or he's going to lead you down a route to go do something where he's comfortable doing, but we care about where you go. So is that really your friend if he's doing bad things that you know you shouldn't be doing and you disagree with, and you know if you're not going to do those things, you'll have a better life than if you were getting involved? That's not your bedroom, bro, because that's just an interest you guys don't have in common, man. So just step away from homeboy. You've only known him for X amount of time. You don't even know him like.
So what, do you think that if you, let's say you have your boys or someone, they're into bad stuff and you're into like good stuff, you shouldn't be friends, or you can't be friends?
Depending on your age, because when we're looking at young teens, there's no one knows where any of these boys are gonna go. Whether they're good right now, you could be a saint in fucking secondary school, but when you come out, you're a criminal. So it's like I wouldn't say that they necessarily shouldn't be friends, but depending on the path you want them to take, if you got a 13-year-old that's smoking and a 13-year-old that should be doing homework and they've never smoked or even seen a cigarette in their life, don't hang around homeboy that's smoking, bro. Do you get? Because you're gonna end up smoking, and then now you're hooked on nicotine. So I would suggest stay away from it. You can be boys from a distance. You don't have to do the same shit. Do you get me? You can definitely be still boys, but you gotta know. Would you ever try to speak to the other kid? To the other one? What if I don't have parental? No, I wouldn't still.
Is it?
No.
But that's your. You get me? Your nephew, cousin,
Yeah.
son's friend.
But again, in my head, it's more of the level of friend. So like, if it's like they've known each other for like 3 months, I'm not really tripping on it.
Yeah.
But if it's like, if that's homeboy you grew up with, like you been boys, and then now he starts switching and started moving mad, then yeah, of course I'll be like, hey, yo, little man, like I know your mum and that, you're a good boy. Like what's going on? 100%. Because at the end of the day, like it's important to show give this information to our young guys, because it's easy to get swayed into thinking, because like, we got a lot of friends that are friends, but they have completely different interests.
Yeah,
we're not interested in the same stuff. We hardly talk about the same stuff at all. But that's my boy still. I see man on man's birthday, whatever. But he's on some other shit though that I will never be on.
When they start talking about anime, fam.
You get me? I've never seen anime in my life.
Oh, ever?
I've never seen anime
Yeah,
in my
you
life.
watch Dragon Ball Z, bro.
No, not really, bro. That was like my cousin. My cousin was on it, but
That's the only anime I watch, fam. And Attack on Titans, bruv.
No, I've never really been on that.
Talk about other stuff. Like,
That's cartoons to me. Like back in the day when I was a kid, of course, cartoons. But then after a certain age, I couldn't watch them.
But back in the day, you watched anime.
No. Well, no, most likely, yeah. I don't know what the difference is if you want to differentiate what
That's
anime.
fair, bro.
Like Naruto and that.
Which one's anime? Yeah, but I didn't know Naruto. Well, maybe, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I
But
didn't watch Naruto.
But when I was a kid, I didn't really watch Naruto either. But I know of it. Do you know what I'm saying? But 9 out of 10, I was watching cartoons when I was a kid.
Everyone watched Dragon Ball Z, fam. Dragon Ball Z was like that. You got a pass.
Nah, bro. I swear to I didn't want to watch it. I was a kid. I don't know what I wanted to watch. But at that time, it never really came across man's screen like that. So then when I pulled up to my cousin's house, he's talking about Dragon Ball Z, and I'm like, put it like, do your thing in it, like get your shit off. But I'm not interested in this like that. But everyone used to talk about it. Even like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Did you fuck Yu-Gi-Oh cards? No. I never thought Yu-Gi-Oh, but everyone had them, and it was like this lit thing. I didn't understand it, bro. Same.
That was like poker back then to me, because I was like, bro, what is this?
I was like, what the fuck is? Did you ever have Pokemon cards in that?
No, I never played like done the only match attacks.
Yeah, match attacks. Yeah.
That's it.
That was my
That's football, innit? Right.
But do you feel me? But you see how easy it is that common interests bring people together, and the clique is, we're friends now. It's like but again, I always bring it back to like work colleagues, because that's like the only level that it is with adults now. Just because you work at the same place don't mean you're boys. You get me? We just work. We have the common. Do you get me?
There's a lot of. It's like that social awareness where you have to understand what it is. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So if it's like, yeah, cool, this out of work and man's inviting you. You get me somewhere else. You can start thinking, yeah, we're
cool. Yeah, we're cool. Yeah,
but it doesn't mean we're friends straight. Like there's levels. You have to build it up.
Levels, bro.
You get me?
Sometimes you have to go through shit to be friends. Yeah, sometimes it's like, for you to actually call yourself someone else's bedroom, you don't have to kind of go through. Sorry, bro, let me get that. You guys have to go through certain things that you can turn around and be like, no. Homeboy is my dog still, car. He didn't have to do that. Or homeboy is my dog, because if it weren't for him, do you know what I'm saying? There has to be a situation where it's like, no, man's shown, man's willing to either sacrifice his comfortability or sacrifice his time or something for man's convenience to a certain level of an extent, to see, you know what? No, homeboy's cool still.
Yeah, because do you know, it's funny that you even talk about, because when was it? This was Friday, innit? Friday just gone, yeah. Man linked up with three of my homeboys from Sechul. Who used to take the bus together, same bus, literally for like 5 years straight. Yeah, year 7 to to end this, beginning of sixth form. Yeah, so what's that? 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 5 years. Same bus, bruv. The most different stories. Like we used to talk about, like
eating chicken and chips on the bus.
Had fights on that bus. To jokes on that bus. To moving girls on that bus. To getting kicked off the bus, and then all of us has to come off. You get me? Cause one guy didn't have his Oyster card.
Yeah, trying to get on
or something, bro. Yeah. We've had bear in it, and then obviously everyone's like lives different lives now, innit? So it's Dance was there, and then my boy Josh, and then my boy Mike's in it, and then obviously from sixth form, then I went different sixth forms. So it's just me and Dance, and then them two. I think they went to a certain sixth form together, and I think they split up. But since then, you see them on occasion in terms of, it's like my birthday or something, and they'll pass through. But day to day, not backing each other.
Yeah, facts.
You get me? I was chilling one time and got put in a group chat. Group chat's called 356. I said, what type of scam? I said, what type of scam? You trying to scam me, cuz?
I'm trying to get you.
Putting man in the group chat and calling it 356.
Yeah. Oh, is it the bus name?
Yeah, that was the bus, but I didn't clock in it. That's how long it's been, fam. I said 356. And Max said, what you man
I'm trying
saying?
to put you on a bus.
Fam,
I ain't been on a bus in a minute.
So what you man saying? I said, you man. I said, who is this, fam? Yeah, you got my number. I check, yeah. It says Max. And then I see Dan's Joy. I said, right, oh, you man. I was like, what are you saying? And literally planned, we linked up. We went, where did we go? We went bowling. We went just out to eat, went shisha. And then, bro, man ended up in a casino, bruv. First time a casino. I was thinking,
Oh, yeah, you told me.
yeah, I was thinking, raw.
Casino's mad.
Do you know what I mean? But it was literally like that, where that's friends we've had 5 years of solid friendship. Yeah. And then however long it's been since then, you get me, people's had kids, people married, whatever, back together. And it was like that time hadn't gone quite back.
Exactly. That's
you know
friendship.
I mean? Yeah.
That's not
even though we're
interest.
on completely different, like each of us are completely different set of stuff. But when we're together, no one's trying to like do something to try and fit in, or everyone's just being themselves. But it was just like back in the day.
That's the difference between common interest and friendship. There's a massive difference, because I've got friends that are like that as well, where it's like we don't check each other day to day, we don't speak to each other day to day, we have different interests, we're onto different stuff, and that's it. But when we link up, it's like no time has passed. Everything, we don't have to act or nothing. It's just we're just being ourselves, and it's sick, and that shows the difference. So when we tell these young boys that are like 18 and younger, or even 21 and younger, like, yo, they're not your boys, bro. Like, you got to think about certain things, because you lot all have a couple things in common, and all of a sudden you call him man your day one. It's like, bro, he was just the first person to know you.
That's the day one.
You get me? Yeah. That was all it is. He just got the luck of the draw, and he knows you from somewhere. And that's it.
Your teacher paired you man up from the school.
And you're thinking, no, that's my dog.
That's
it's
my
like,
homie,
bro.
fam. It was meant to be, fam.
Nah, bro. And that's when certain man get caught up in them situations where man them do man dirty, when man them like beat man's gal, or they steal money from man, or they do certain things that's like, wow, like, how was that your friend? Like, you're thinking, how was that your boy for how many years? And he's done that to you, bro. Like, what went wrong?
Did you have like best friends when you was younger?
Yeah.
Is it? I didn't have no best friends.
I would say, yeah, and this is what's mad. And you know what? Be careful what you wish for in life sometimes, because I've literally had a best friend ever since I was like, I can't remember, ever since I was like 6. I've always had a best friend, at least one. Held man down, cool. And then
pause.
What?
No, allow that. Don't walk me, 'cause that's crazy.
Damn, I'm talking about a 6. No, I ain't gonna do that.
I'm visualizing that.
Don't visualize a 6-year-old. Allow it. Anyway, no. So I've always had a best friend since that, from that young, innit. All the way. Like, I've always had them, innit. You get me? Because I'm a like tight circle individual. Yeah. I kind of like, if you're my friend, you're my brethren. Not
like crazy. I was gonna agree with you, yeah, but the way it was gonna come out was mad. You know what I was gonna say?
We say what?
I was gonna say, I'm so tight, bro.
No, that's crazy.
Hey fam, bro.
Man, I agree.
I said no. I had to hold myself back.
Oh, that's crazy. But yeah, so I like to keep my friendship circles very close knit. So naturally, I'm that individual, and obviously I've looked back in hindsight of me as a child, and I'm like, this is why I was like that. I was like, I want my friends to be my friends, not on a selfish thing, but it's like, I'm cool with you, you're cool with me, and we've got that bond in it, and that's where people's, and now we can take on the rest of the world. Do you get me? Like, anyone that comes around us, it's us. Like, do you get me? Like, what's up? So I've always had best friends going all the way up until I'll say now.
No, I've never had best friends. When I was younger, I'll probably say my best friend was Steve, fam.
Yeah.
And then my boy Tyrone. But I would back then I would never say best friend. I never even liked using the term best friend.
But the reason why I'd even also say that be careful what you wish for is because there was a time frame where I couldn't be asked anymore. Every time someone spoke to me, they spoke about my friends. And every time they spoke about my friends, they would speak about me. And it's like being attached to someone, or being
you come as a pair.
yeah, like you come as a pair or a trio or group. It's like, brother, like, I'm me, bro. Like leave them niggas alone. Like I'm me. Do you get me? Like how can I, or even like teachers or coaches will always try and group us or try and say Nick and them lot or use man and or you lot or say all three of our names or stuff like that. It's like, yeah, but when am I just gonna be me? Because I used to look at
Why did that get to you?
Because I used to look at other people in like in a football like changing room environment where it's like we're all together talking, but they're just sitting there. And they got away with just not talking to no one, just being quiet. Remember Josh in
Which one?
At Fulham?
Yeah, which one? There's two. No, the Fulham one, not the Dulwich one.
No.
Yeah.
Fulham one. Like I think he was Australian. You know what I'm talking about?
He was Australian.
There was two Joshes in Fulham.
What,
when I was there.
Not the black brother.
The black brother that was a striker.
Yeah. The other brother attacking mid.
And the number 10 was like Messi.
So which one?
I'm talking about him.
The Messi one?
Yeah.
Right.
He was able to just sit there. Not talk to anyone. Be cold at ball. He was cold. But not talk to anyone in the changing room. And just walk in, get changed, walk out. Not get cooped up in anything. No, he doesn't have no ties to anyone. If someone gets in a fight, he doesn't have to get in and back it. There was so many things that I wouldn't say jealous of, but I'm kind of like, bro, he could just come in there peacefully, be cold at training at football, and then just leave. Whereas I'm waiting for my man. I'm talking to my man at the door. If this person and this person fight, I got to get involved to try to stop it. Like, there's stuff going on that I'm just involved in. I'm attached. And I was like, I want a bit of that. I want a bit of, I could just walk in there, do my business, dip. And not that I'm not being seen, but I'm kind of just, it's like that feeling of always being seen, spoken about, and I don't even have to talk because I'm so attached to everyone.
I remember what you said, even from young, you said you've always been a bit of a character. So I think naturally people gravitate towards you. Even if you're trying to, like for me, that's what
keep
I
a low profile.
Even when I'm trying to keep myself to myself, someone, I'm not saying the whole group, but someone will be like, oh, what's your name? Or where are you from? And then we start talking. And then they're linked to that group. And then, so for me, the way that experience has been in my life growing up is like, you know, there'll be like people that's like, there's certain like, especially when you're in school, there's like certain elders that you're like, oh, don't mess with him. Or I was cool with near enough anyone. Yeah. Because I was like, not that I don't go looking for trouble, but I thought I was just low maintenance in terms of to be my, like, you don't need to ask me for nothing. I don't need to ask you for nothing. If you see me, it's cool. It's just, you get me good vibes and that's it. And then a couple elders are right, this guy's calm still. He kicks ball as well. You get me? And I know the man them. He's like, right, he's cool, but you get me? He's on his own thing. So I was like always like good, but I weren't like, because sometimes when you're known or you're bait, that could be a bad thing as well. Exactly. Because then someone won't like you for whatever reason. Yeah. And then you get yourself into beef and you get me? So for me, I just kept myself to myself, fam.
Yeah, and that was the difficult part that I think I found in the latter years of my teenage. I'm thinking, how do I reverse this? How do I like now be solo? Now be like, no, it's just me. Not that I didn't want my friends, but more so because I wanted a bit more of control of what was going on. So what I'm talking about, I could just be chilling, very reserved individual, very calm. But because one of my boys is going brazy, everyone's calling my phone. Talking about, yo, so what's going on with this? I'm thinking, brother, what? This ain't got nothing to do with me. You get me? I'm just trying to chill. But because you're being wild or because you're doing something, it's got something to do with me.
So would you say it's because of the friends you picked or you end up being friends with them?
No, because I would never change the friends that I had or have.
No, but I'm saying that's like a
byproduct of.
Yeah.
To an extent, but they were my friends or are my friends for a reason because of who I am. You know what I'm saying?
No, of course. But I'm saying like because of who they are, let's say they might get into stuff. Because you're always seen together or most of the time you're seen together. People come like, hey, raw, like, fam, so what happened about... You get me? Yeah, bro, I'm not even trying to talk about that, fam.
Yeah, it's a byproduct for sure, 100%. But it's kind of like, I want it to be reversed. I wanted it to be reversed in the sense of, I now want to be... If tomorrow I wanted it to change... I don't think I had the control of that. Like, I couldn't control it. I can't just control it. I can't just be like, I'm changing that. Man's on my dolly. Because as soon as someone says, what, you calling my man? I'm going to go, yeah, that's the homie. You get me? Like, I can't say it's not. I can't just take like take it all away. No,
Yeah.
that's the homie. But like, stop talking about them while I'm here. Do you get me? Or stop coming up to me talking about, or stop asking them about me. Let's just keep this. I'm me, brother. That's it.
It's mad you say that, because I think maybe that's the way I am. It's like that because one, again, when I was young, I don't know what it is, but I hated using the term best friend. I would say, oh yeah, like we're close or we're good friends, but I won't say best friend because, again, it probably from in my head is creating that like attachment to them. Yeah, and that's like, brother, I don't want no like burden for anyone. Yeah. I just want to come do my thing, not have to worry about what you get me. And that's
what comes with like being having closer friends, having best friends, having like a tight circle, because your circle's so tight, bro. You're just it's association. It's simple as that. If you're around, even like with us doing this, naturally people just associate us with each other. Like it's impossible not to after near enough 200 episodes online. You get me? With us talking, it's like no, you niggas is close still. You're not with each other every week. So naturally, there's an association by default. Now, because it's in a I want to say professional environment, you get me? Like we're colleagues, you get me? But like to a certain extent, yeah, it's a semi-professional environment. So there is a level of barrier and boundary where it's like, yeah, no, 100, but that's the pod though. It's different. Do you get me? Are we with each other every day and having mad conversations every single day, 4-hour conversations every day? No. So do you get me? Are we talking about certain things and being at each other's houses every single day? No. Some best friends do that. Some best friends live that life. But,
I could never do that.
But for now, and for a while, I've not necessarily had quote unquote best friends. But that's why I say like be careful what you wish for, because sometimes you want it, sometimes you don't want it, but sometimes you miss it. Sometimes it's like, you know what, it filled a void, or sometimes it was something that was special to you. Do you feel me? And I feel like that level of feeling like, nah, I just want to be me. Like when I walk in, no one's talking about no one else to me. Like I'm just myself, and no one's talking about me when I'm not even in the room because they're talking to them about man. Like I'd rather know, man pulls up, I do my thing, I dip, and there's nothing else. And I feel like I've earned that now, and I feel like it feels good, but at the same time, having best friends does feel good as well. Like you got a team, it feels like you're protected at all times. You feel a bit more powerful. You feel like, you know what, I know someone that's got my back regardless. Like at bare minimum, you get me? Like I'm stepping with my homie. It's do or die regardless of what's going on.
But don't you think that's like? Do you think that has to be called best friend?
I think to a certain extent, innit? Now, if you don't like the term, that's fine. But when it comes down to it, yeah, like think about it's like an extension of your family. So it's like then you're not related. But bro, like just imagine Steve, but you're not actually related to him. Yeah. It's like not like this guy's got you, like he's your brother. Like,
I think best friend. I don't know. Maybe you
don't like the term because at the end of the day, you wouldn't compare. Again, if Steve wasn't your blood, but if he was just your friend, he's your close. You wouldn't compare that relationship to another one of your friends. Yeah. Because it's different. And why is it different? Because he's the better one. You get me? He's the best. Your best friend. Maybe you don't like the term, but that's essentially what it's called.
I think I not pride myself, but like it's a subconscious for me to pick good friends. And when I say good friends, it's like you don't need to be on what I'm on. More of like a result of your character. Like you're a good person. You get me? Do you have good morals, principles, etc., etc.? Can I level with you? Like when like there's certain people when you see them, you just have a certain level of respect for them. You get either the way they carry themselves, what they do, what they're about. So I look at that and be like, cool. If that's something I can resonate with, then and we're cool. We end up being cool. There's like we're cool, and then we're boys. That's how I always see it. Yeah. I don't say best friend. I say, oh, this is my close boy. But I'd never say best friend. And it could be just a term. Yeah. But best friend makes it like, it just brings like a next, for me personally, as I say, it brings like a next level of burdens. Like, bro, you have to be there. And I'm like, if you're my boy, I'll be there for you. Yeah. That's how I see it. Yeah. If you're my boy and you need me, I'll be there for you. If it's something that compromises myself, I'm not sure. But then also you be my boy, I don't know if you put me in that position.
Yeah, and I think that's the difference. I think it's the not knowing. Like with Steve, yeah, that's your cousin. So naturally it's like there's a telepathy, there's a there's a chemistry between you two that's like, it's unspoken. You know, Steve is there for you. You know what I'm saying? You know it. It's known. When it's someone that's not related by blood or you've not grown up with them, you don't know. There's still an element of doubt. So I can't make that level of commitment without knowing. So it's like, and I'm never gonna know because we're not. You know what I'm saying? We're never related. We weren't together when we was 8, 7, 6. Maybe when you are 71 and Tyrone's still. You get me? You're like, hey, you know what?
That's how I see it. Tyrone is.
Do you know what I'm saying though?
Equivalent because I've known him since what I was like 6.
But that's what I'm saying.
5. So
like it might have to take you to get to them ages there to turn around and go, you know what?
No, I still won't say best friend.
You never know. That's 20 something years from now, bro.
I don't know. There's something about it.
Something about it.
It makes it like a girl thing. It makes my BFF. But
that's what I'm saying. There's just the different terminologies for it, innit? But it's all the same, innit?
If I call you my boy, then you're that. You get me?
Man, figure it out.
No, like you're that. Like you get me. Respect is high for you.
Yeah.
Like you can call my phone at any time. You get me? Check me, whatever. But yeah, that's interesting still.
It is, isn't it?
Decent topic. But yeah, in terms of friendships, you definitely have to choose them wisely. But then also the reverse, you have to mind the way you treat people when you're younger. Because brother, I had like I won't say on the pod, but obviously I discovered something recently where it's like cool. 2 people from school times. One of them was like, I won't say the top dog, but he was out here in terms of like, he was on it. You get me, loud, confident. You get me. That's what it's coming across. Again, every time I look back, you think, alright, cool. Maybe that could be elements of hiding something inside. But back then, you're he's confident. You get me. No one's trying to really chat to him like that. He just end like, you get me. You won't be scared to start fighting, etc., etc. And then there'll be another guy where it's like, cool. He's more like, I won't say timid, but he's more like, he's just coming across like he's trying to earn ratings from the man them. So naturally, you won't get rated if people can sense that you're trying to get ratings. Do you know what I mean? That's for me. I always see it as like, bro, if you're trying to get ratings, you're not. No one's gonna really give you ratings. You're gonna think that you're getting ratings because they let you chill with them, but you're the guy that's like, I go close the door, or hey fam, I bet can you go shots with me? Like you be that guy, but you think, oh, them man rate me from because they asked me to do stuff. So end up being that, you get me. And there was that type of relationship, and obviously that's built up like either resentment or something inside the latter person. Fast forward to this age now, you get me, man's gone through life, doing whatever, road, whatever. And now you're in the position where you're now sticking it on my man. Yeah. So, but that's all based on how you've treated man.
Facts.
From in the past.
I know certain man, back in the day, no rating. No one rated homeboy. Facts. No one rated homeboy. Right now, man's flying. Not to say he's not doing crazy, but like, doing very well. And it's like, raw. And I didn't treat him like that, but now it's like, right, all those people that probably treat him like that, like, they're probably looking at him like, brother, like, you have to be careful with them type of things there, because at the end of the day, especially when we're all young, no one knows what's going on with life. No one knows. You could be someone that's always getting in fights every single day, you look like a waste man. 10 years, 15 years down the line, you graduate uni, got a decent job, doing your thing. It's like everyone back in the day probably thought you was going to be a bum and probably in prison, but you're not. Some people, yes. Some people, they were doing fuckers in school, and yes, they're now banged up. Cool. That's not everyone's story, though. Can't paint everyone with the same brush.
I mean, you also, my advice would be you have to be nice to everyone, fam.
Facts.
You have to be nice to everyone, fam.
Especially them gal, listen.
Hey.
Them gal glow up, you know. Them gal glow up. Them things in school.
Differently, fam.
Back in the day, when they was looking meaty, yeah. Treat them gal a nice car. When they get to, if they're like, what, let's say they're 11, 12, 13, cool, you're like, nah, meaty. What's when they're 26, bro?
Hey, you don't even know what media is at that age, bro.
You might not even have to wait till they're 26. What's when they're like 21, 20?
You might not even have to wait till they're 26.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go that far.
I said, when they start earning money.
Yeah, what's how shit changes. Facts. What's how shit changes? When they got the shit braids in year 6, year 7.
Yeah, we have to keep them in here for 6 weeks.
Cool, yeah, hold that.
Now she's doing her hair every 2 weeks.
Now she's getting yaki and all them ting there. Now she's got that good weave.
Doing her nails, eyebrows, eyelashes.
You get me?
I never
Makeup
ever.
and that. She got a new phone. She got a new iPhone 14. Clear as day, but them selfies looking crazy.
She got something about her.
You get me? She's all shopping in Zara. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Like,
that's true, because I was actually nice to every girlfriend.
you got to stay. You have to do that
I
because
was not for them that reason.
no,
For
yeah,
me,
no, trust.
I think I'm just like, I'll just be nice to everyone. And do you know it is now at this age, I do certain like I like semi like how can I describe this like I'll have like not hardcore banter but like negative banter but in a funny way, if that makes sense.
What,
I
no?
don't- Yeah, I don't know how to describe it.
What do you mean hardcore banner? Like violating people.
Like a tit for tat thing. But not on a bullying thing. It's like, no, they're giving it back to me as well. That's just for certain people.
What, like you used to be dead back in the day? Innit?
What do you mean?
Like, is that the way you used to speak to people or not?
No, I'm talking about Adele.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So what are the type of things that you're saying to people now to describe your hardcore banner?
Just normal stuff. I don't know. Like, it's like with me and like Andrea. I don't know if you've seen that relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
where it's
that.
like, yeah, it's peak.
It's just back and forth.
Yeah.
But it's not on the serious thing. We both know it's not serious.
Yeah.
But really and truly, that's like really how we show love to each other.
Yeah.
For me personally.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe that. That type of thing.
Yeah, it's funny still.
But I do that more now, only to certain people. And it's based on, I know they can take it.
Yeah.
And they know I can take it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But deep down, I was like, no, we're cool.
Yeah, no, 100.
Yeah.
100, man. No, friendships are important, man. You got to keep them, man.
Gotta pick the right one.
Pick the right ones and just treat people nicely, man.
Hey, let me tell you what happened in the gym today, yeah.
Go on.
So, man, this is what I'm tired from, because you get me, after a proper session, you need like to sleep, fam.
Yeah.
Sometimes. So cool, man's doing push.
That way you went shopping and got nourishment.
Yeah, fam. That's our knee side. Doing push, and then I was on incline, bench press incline, yeah. See, working my way up. I said, you know what, let me see what I got today. I didn't even plan nothing crazy. So I've done 100, I was like, rah, feeling smooth. Went to 120, I was like, rah. Yeah. My joints are feeling healthy. Normally my left elbow is killing us by now. Yeah. Done 130. I said, alright, cool. Let me try 140. I've got 140 like maybe like 3-4 times. I don't really go to that weight because I don't know why. I just don't really go to that weight, innit? Obviously, I asked my man, it's a spot man, and it's like he clocked the weight on the bar way too late. So the way my gym's set up, you got where I am is, say I'm on the incline. Opposite me is the flat bench. Bench press, innit? Barbell. So he's on that. So I was waiting for him to finish his set. Then he's chilling. I said, excuse me, yo. Like, can you spot me? He's like, yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. I said, hold on. Wait, bro.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
Are you sure you can do this, cuz?
Wait,
I've
what did
asked
you
man
do?
to spot him. I've asked man to spot me.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah. Whoa. And then he's clocked the weight that's on the bar. He's like, yeah, whoa. And he started thinking about it. Bro, it startled him, fam. I said, wait. I'm now putting my life in your hands.
Yeah. No, you know what, bro?
And you're
Don't
not
watch
sure,
nothing.
bro. I asked him, I said, are you sure? He's like, yeah, man. Yeah, no, let's do it. Nah, bro, I had to give him a proper. I said, all right, listen.
How did he look though? How did he look?
Bro, he looked like, you get me, he could
spot.
pass. I swear down, he looked like he could. Bro, man was benching like 90 kg or 100 kg. But he's looking, I said, what are you looking at like that? I said, that's like, fam, come on, man. Because I've asked smaller guys than you to spot me, and you get me, they ain't been. It's like he was shocked, fam.
Yeah.
And it was the fact that he had to think about whether he could spot me. I was like, so you can spot me? Yeah.
His deadlift game probably whacks. He's probably thinking, bro, I don't know if I can pick that up off you though.
But the thing is, it's not even like, for me personally, it's never gonna be a crazy spot where you're lifting the weight. It's just you're there in case. I felt. But he was like, yeah, and it's like he was trying to convince himself like that he could do it. I had to say, all right, man, listen. Are you sure? He's like, yeah, no. He's like, yeah, let's do this. He might sounded like he's gonna lift the weight.
Yeah.
I said, nah, bro. All right, listen. Just to lift off my bar, don't touch it unless I say so. Yeah, no, I got you. Luckily, I done it. I didn't need his help. But I'm thinking, if I like needed man to save man, I don't know if he would have.
No.
I think he would have panicked, cuz. So back of my mind, I was like, I'm putting everything into this wreck, cuz. I don't know if you
can't trust him.
I can't trust man, cuz.
Yeah.
But I said, no, that's actually peak.
That's hilarious.
That could have ended up on the next thing.
That could have been bad. That could have been bad still.
That could have ended up on the next thing.
But
how long are you recording for?
probably about an hour. But no, I just wanted to wait, man. Hey, listen, coming towards the end of the year, bro. We're literally on the last day of November.
First day of December.
We're about to start the first day of December in about 5 minutes.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
In 1 minute, fam.
1 minute. What do you want to achieve for the last month? Last month, bro. Last 4 weeks, bro. Of the year, bro. Like, I can't lie, this year's gone fast, bro. Especially for me, like, my year didn't start until like July, bro. Like till your birthday. Mothers.
Why?
Because since January, like, everything's just been in a whirlwind, bro. Man was just in the slums for like 3 months. Do you get me? And then like I woke back up, and then I started getting trims. I didn't get a trim for like 4 months, bro. Like I just was just in the deep end. So then and then do you get me? Started getting back into my groove and that, and so warming up. Now man's hit. Like man's playing ball and that. Like my life's turned the whole 360, bro. It's crazy. So like now,
I think all three of us.
Yeah, our life's just been like, oh, cheer up.
You get me, bro. we be going through it,
bro. Our lives have changed.
Hey, listen. If you ask me in January, do I imagine this year going like this?
Facts.
I will
facts.
put money on it and say absolutely not.
Absolutely facts, bro. Like honestly, our lives, and it's actually, and I think, if I'm honest, this pod actually adds so much value to our lives. It's
a staple,
I don't think we've realized it yet. I don't think we'll realize it for a while.
Yeah.
How important this pod has been for all the things all of us have been through, going through. It's been, because it's probably been the only consistent thing all year. If we're keeping it 100, like
between us.
Yeah, no, like in terms of like in our lives, or in my life specifically, things have gone up, things have gone down. The pod has still been there.
Stayed there.
Do you get me? Your life, Kofi's life, things have gone up, things have gone down, things have gone left, things have gone right. The pod has always been there. So like, I think in terms of consistency, it's been the only thing that we can always be like, no, it's here. Whether we need to talk, not talk, say what's on our minds, be like, boys, I'm not even pulling up today. Whatever the case may be, this has been something that's definitely helped me. I would assume has helped you.
Facts.
and helped Kofi, whether it's live on wax or not. I think this pod has been massive, especially this year, because, and will be going forward, but bro, like our lives, all three of our lives have just changed dramatically from January 1st, 2023. It's changed mad. It's changed mad. So
I would say it's probably the most. I'll say it's like the biggest year in all of our lives. I would say, but for different reasons.
Yeah. No, 100%. 2023 is a year that all three of us will never be. 100%.
You might, hey, the people listening, they don't know, but